introduce Nainoa Thompson, who wanted to say a few words.
After, ready?
Aloha mai kako.
Aloha.
I apologize, I'm not very thoughtful. I just found out that I had the privilege to come here and say something. So, permit me to take a moment to, finishing a long voyage. But the seed of the idea of the worldwide voyage was planted by best friend Keiki Hawaiʻi Ku'aina, second astronaut to space, Lieutenant Colonel Lacey Veach. In all of our conversations, we talk about the Blue Island in space. The only one that we know of, even with all the optical power that we have in the universe, it's the only one we know that has life. He said, Nainoa, you'll never believe how beautiful the island Earth is until you see the whole island from space, and you have no idea how complex and fragile life is. So we should treat life with being sacred. We should treat it with dignity, and that will take humanity to do that. And it's in trouble. He would say that we will not be able to protect what we don't understand. And we won't protect it if we don't care. And we can't do it by ourselves. He said that we are changing the earth. Humanity is changing the earth, and the earth will change humanity. He said, take Hokulea, the greatest tool of exploration of all time. This is his words. Go around the earth and understand it and learn it, and be with the people of the earth who are struggling to protect it, and bring those gifts home to Hawaii. He also believed that Hawaii, because he's been around the world so many times, is the most special place on the earth. A place that should be a laboratory to fix everything that we need. Alternative energy, we can do that. Food sovereignty, we can do that. And many, many of the other challenges. But he said the reason why Hawaii is the best place on the earth to become the laboratory and the school for the earth is because its culture is still kind, that compassion matters, that tolerance and acceptance is a value here, because it's all about aloha. That was 22 years ago that Lacey planted the seed. He died 2 years later of lymphomelanoma. He should be here talking about what a great, extraordinary day it is. For 16 years, we would debate the issue about the idea and how powerful the idea is to sail around the world. And for 16 years, voyaging leadership would always come up with, well, how dangerous is it? And when we looked at the risk issues, we would always vote no. It's too dangerous. But the word climate change, the word sustainability were odd words back in 1992. But then there's a whole new vocabulary that talks about acidification, it talks about hypoxia, it talks about dead zones, the amount of plastics in the water, and the list goes on and on and on. Go around the world, you can't protect what you don't understand. April 1st, 2008, leadership in Hawaii got together, voyaging leadership, after this new language and legitimate, good, peer-reviewed science, which we trust, was saying something's terribly wrong. Leadership got together and redefined what's most dangerous and what is risk. Is it more dangerous to deal with the hurricane or the piracy or disease from other countries or the road wave, or is it more dangerous to keep Hokulea tied to the dock and do nothing? That ignorance and apathy and inaction will be your future. And the answer was, it's more dangerous to tie to the dock. We went around the world. Trust me. We've seen all those negative things that crushes you. The weight of depression, feeling you can't do anything by yourself. But at the same time, we saw thousands of people around the world, strangers. We don't know them, they don't know us. But we see their work on a coral reef or in a classroom or in their home. We see that it's like malama kuku home. It's they doing what they can, what they have in their home. Imagine if we met thousands, that tiny thread of Ho'oklea went around the world. Imagine the millions of people that are coming together to do something, to care for the earth. Imagine that. I humbly believe that there is the greatest movement of humankind ever coming, even though it's not unified, even though it's strangers, it doesn't matter. The movement is going in their own way, what people can do in their own home way, in their own homes. That movement is the greatest kindness movement ever by humanity. And that is the light. That is the light. But we need places to shine the light strongly. We need places of hope. We need places that the rest of the world can turn to understand real success. That's what happened today. I'm proud to be here because I'm proud to be next to the leadership and made that kind of decision. This is not this decision you made, yes, it's about climate change, but this is a leadership issue, and it's unified. Therefore, it's powerful. I'm proud to be here next to the governor and the mayor to stand up, because it's also an issue of courage. Standing up against those who don't believe, those who would rather be ignorant, those who would rather be apathetic. And I also very, very proud to be here because we got 6 navigators out there right now. And they don't know. One will find a way tonight, and the other canoe will find a way tomorrow. They don't know. And when they find Hawaii, I will call them and tell them the Hawaii that they're coming home to. Powerful, unified, strong, and willing to do the right thing. That's all you need to do. The road's not going to be very easy. The journey's not going to be easy. But I want to thank all of your leadership here and all those here because I miss my friend, my mentor, my source of strength. We believe in the power of inspiration. Right now, he's so proud because he knows that Hawaii is going to be the beacon for the earth. And that was his premonition. Today, you made it happen.